What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? I'm getting ready to do a back workout. It's going to be a basic back workout with some compound exercises. Let me get that started here. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Charlie D, and this is the channel Sixpack at 60. Now, I train every day, Monday to Friday. I usually do a 5-day split, but this week I'm switching it up a little bit, so I'm getting ready to get started right now on this back workout. All right, so let me get started. Hold on. What's up, everybody? Drop a comment or a question. Okay. Alexa, raise volume. Now, I've been a trainer for over 35 years. I've been a certified nutritionist too. So actually, I'm a certified nutritionist and a trainer right now too, obviously. So, all right, let me get this. Should have done this before, but I'm setting this up to do some one-arm dumbbell rows. I'm gonna hit some basic exercises on the back. I'll leave this here. All right, now let's get this over here. Okay, all right, I fixed up my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Let me start that again. My name is Charlie D, and this is my channel, Sixpack at 60. Today I'm going to be doing a back workout. Basic back workout with a lot of compound exercises. Usually I do a 5-day split. I work out between 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. But this week, I'm switching it up. I want to focus on some other body parts. So I've been focusing on my shoulders and triceps and biceps this week. So today, I'm just going to do my back. And I hit it pretty much everywhere. So first exercise is going to be one-arm dumbbell rows. Let me warm up. Now the one-arm dumbbell rows are for the lats and the back, and you get the rear delts too a little bit. All right, that was a warm-up set. Let me put my watch on. Now the reason why I put my watch on is to track the time, and I try to figure out how many calories I'm using during the day for my workouts and my other activities. I know it's not a perfect measurement of my calories, but it gives me some kind of idea. What's up to you guys watching? If you just joined me now, I'm doing one-arm dumbbell rows. Ooh, that was a good set. I like that exercise. You can go a little heavy on this exercise as you get to brace yourself up against the bench. What's up, guys? Somebody say hello. Whew. I can't really read the comments on this pad. They're so small. Put out my glasses. Whew. Let me get some water. All right, next set. Whew. I guess doing the bent over rows, you know, you constrict your lungs, you compact your lungs when you're bent over. It's hard to get breath. All right, next set. And when I come down, I make sure I stretch all the way down. So you can't use too heavy of a weight because you have to really control it. You just don't want to be moving weight. That was a good set. All right. Whew. Let me get over here. We're gonna do some chin-ups Now, for those of you guys who've been following me, know last year I had a hernia operation. That was my third hernia operation. And the other two operations I re-injured and had to get them fixed. So this one, I didn't want to, re-injure after I did it. So I made sure I took a long time, because chin-ups, when I was doing chin-ups, it was stretching my abdomen and it was hurting. Even though it was all supposed to be healed, it was still feeling the pain there, so I didn't want to do it. So I started little by little. I could finally do 10 now. Started by doing 1, and I got up to like 2 about 4 months ago. So I'm gonna do some chin-ups now in a minute. Let me set this up. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? That's what I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. What I'm gonna do is what I call chin-ups with a drop set. The way to do that is by doing chin-ups, and then I'll do some lat pull downs. Okay, let me get mine. That's why I like this Jacked Up Fitness cage. I like this attachment. Okay, I want to make sure this is heavy, but not too heavy, because this is going to be what I'm going to be able to do on the drop set. It's way too light. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. I'm going to be training in Rome. That's going to be good. Also in Naples. Let me see what this is feeling like. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now, for this exercise, I'm going to be doing some chin-ups here. Now, like I said, I started off being able to do 1 chin-up, then 2 chin-ups, and the last couple of months I've been able to do 10 chin-ups. But I do them with a parallel grip, a neutral grip like this, with this hand grip, but I use this up here. So that's how I do it. Seems to emphasize my biceps and it hits my back in a way I like it. So I'm gonna get that started right now. And I'm not ignoring you guys making comments and saying what's up or whatever you're saying, but I just can't get to the comments as I'm doing this. All right. Ooh. Ooh, that was a good set. Definitely was good. I haven't done that in years. I haven't been able to do a drop set. Because usually I couldn't do many chin-ups because of all the issues that I had. I've never been a big chin-up guy. That's why if you're just starting out, make sure you put chin-ups as one of your basic back exercises. Keep it as a foundation of your back workout. Because nothing builds your back like the chin-ups, the ability to do chin-ups. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to that rest from that. But yeah, that was a good set, man. Okay, now obviously I won't be able to do 10 probably, but I'll do as many as I can do, and then I'll do as many as I can do here on the pull downs. So, and if you can't do any chin-ups at all, like the way I was, what you can do, you do other back exercises to build your strength up, try to drop some weight, and that's how I was able to start doing my chin-ups. Since I couldn't do chin-ups, I was able to do bent over rows. I was able to do pull downs, although not heavy. And that way I was able to build the strength in my back muscles without doing chin-ups. Now I'm able to do some chin-ups. Now I can use that momentum to keep going, you know, go. I got a few more and I got a few more after that. What I want to do is buy a belt to put some resistance, because after 10, 12 chin-ups, you know, you're not going to be getting any bigger unless you add some weight. You know, so, okay. Next set. All right, that was a good set. That was a good drop set. Now that's not a beginner's exercise. you need to be training for a while to do that, because that puts a lot of stress on you. And I do that though. I put a lot of stress on my body. My whole life I've been one of those guys who always trains all the time real hard, but not heavy, but hard. Whew. I'll tell you what though, since I've been adding those chin-ups, I noticed my back coming out more here. I'm gonna do some bent over rows now with the barbell. Depending how much energy I have, do some T-bar rows too. Oh, and also, if you guys do have any questions and you don't feel like asking them on the thing while I'm doing the live stream, I set it up where on the channel it says community, so I believe you can ask questions in there. So I could get to your questions then. You know what I'm saying? I think. We got one more set. Whew. Okay. I want to get 6 really good reps of this right here. Oh, that was a good set. I like keeping my gym neat because other people use my gym with me, so I have to keep it correct. Okay, next set, next exercise I'm gonna do is bent over rows, so just get that over here. All right, I'm gonna do bent over rows now. Just trying to set up the camera. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That is good. Now, when I do this exercise, I used to do it all the time with an underhand grip, but now I started like doing it with an overhand grip. And it hits more of my rear delts, my traps in that area up there. That's what I'm going to try to hit right now. That's why I'm doing the T-bar rows. I mean the upright, the bent over rows like this. And, let me get a sip of water. Okay, first set, bent over rows with the overhand grip. There we get better grip. Okay. That grip doesn't feel as good as it felt the other day. Let me try an underhanded grip. I like it when I do both of them, actually. Let me do it with the underhanded grip. That was a good set. One more set. Then I'm gonna do some shrugs. Man. Arms are coming out nice though. Hit my biceps yesterday. This is kind of like a bicep workout today too. Whenever you do back, you hit bicep a little bit. And I'm not worried about hitting them 2 days in a row because they didn't hurt. They weren't sore this morning, so it felt like they recovered enough. I did hit my biceps, but not that strong yesterday. Okay, next set. Overhand grip this time. Yeah. That weight's definitely harder. Okay. Now next exercise, I'm gonna do some shrugs with the heavy dumbbells. So let me just put that over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, with these I need the Versa grips. Get these Versa grips on. Now I like using the Versa grips for this exercise because these dumbbells are 80-pound dumbbells that I use for shrugs. While that may not be a lot for a lot of people, for me that weight tests my grip strength, and I like to really just use my shoulders and my traps when I do that, and not really my arms. And this allows me to do that with these straps. What's up to everybody watching? If you guys are brand new to my channel, I've been a trainer for over 35 years. I've been a nutritionist also. I train every day, Monday to Friday. Today I'm doing just a straight back workout. Okay. Now when I do my shrugs like this, I try to lean a little forward so when I pull my shoulders back, it hits my traps too. Whew. That was a good set. Yeah, that's okay, next set. A little stretch. Okay. Whew, that was a good set too. Man, it's important to have nice broad shoulders and strong shoulders. That helps you lift a lot of stuff. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's legs. I'm gonna try some new glute exercises tomorrow. Some hip adductor, abductors for the upper glute right here, called the medial glute. That only works when you bring your leg out like this. So I'm going to connect the ankle cuff to the cables and start using it this week. Throw some squats in there too tomorrow. Switch it up. Whew. What's up to everybody watching? Listen, if you guys are getting anything out of this workout, do me a favor, subscribe. That's why I like doing live streams, because you get to see how much time you take, actually, how much somebody does take between their sets. It's not always rush, rush, rush. It's hurry up and get ready for the next set, but you want to recover from your last set. not 100%, you can't recover 100%, but you want to recover a majority. Okay. All right. That was a good set. All right. Now for my last exercise, I'm gonna do what a lot of people call lat prayers. I call them Dickersons and pullovers. But I'm gonna show you guys how I do them and how I was taught by Mr. USA, John Fendis. So, hold on. Let me see. This is a good area to do it. Just a little bit back more. Because this is be bending down. So this is an exercise that you need to make sure you do correctly, because if you don't do it right, it ain't worth nothing. Down here. Yeah, not good. All right. I think this is good. That's not heavy enough though. Okay. All right, now you have to bend over like this. This is a pullover. All right, a lat pullover. Target your lats, this part of your back. Now, what I do is when it's in the up position, I tense my back, I contract it. And then as it's contracted, I pull my arm down slowly. Keep it contract as I bring it up, and then let it go when it gets back to the top, then contract it again. Now, that sounds very hard to do, but it is an exercise that you have to do with weight you can control. I see so many guys just going like this. You're not really doing it, man. You're pulling down with your arms and stuff. You got to really feel your back on this one. Okay, it's up, stretched, tense. 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 Okay. See, when you start feeling yourself pushing with your shoulders, then you're done. You're done. You might as well stop and rest for the next set. Because you're only going to end up hurting your shoulder by pushing with your front delt like that. So that did seem like maybe a little too heavy, but I use it again. Yeah, that's a little too heavy. Let me drop that weight a little bit. Yeah, because it doesn't make no sense to do the exercise wrong. Because the way I look at things, when you do your set, do that set to the best of your ability. Don't worry about your whole workout. Just do that one set that's in front of you. As good as you can, as correct as you can, as strong as you can, as hard as you can. Then you worry about your next set. Don't worry about the next set while you're doing your current set. Yeah, this one I feel it more in my back because I'm able to contract it more. Okay. Whew. All right. Now that's basically my back workout. When I just do a straight back workout and no back and biceps. So I hit everything you need to do. If you guys got anything out of this video, subscribe to it because I train every day. Usually I do a 5-day split and a couple of body parts, but this week, I'm in the less than 60 days getting set up for a contest in November, so I want to switch things up and I want to speed things up, I should say, as far as the body fat getting cut. So that's my goal right now. So if you can, subscribe and follow me on my journey. Next week we're going to be in Italy and Rome. I'm going to be training over there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for legs. Take care. Have a great day.